Welcome back to the Unlucky Enterprise on Verdante. So, last episode I finished up the oil well, cleared this oil biome out. After I finished playing, I did move these larva eggs from the top here down to the bottom. I've also decided that I needed to seal off my Pacu base because the critter sensor was tripping on every single critter inside and outside of the critter ranch. So, gonna get rid of this shine bug. I'll be down to two critters then in this area here. Once that's done, then this should be self-sustaining, and I should start getting a lot of Pacu eggs. I've also noticed that I made a slight mistake when I assigned skills to Barkley. He has too many skills and not enough morale. So I'm going to be giving him a skill scrub. Um, Once that's done, I will give him probably continue to have him being my mechatronics engineer. I've got a bit of water up here that I think I'm going to start tapping. And once that is tapped, that will go into here. That will provide me with a lot more polluted water for oxygen production. Everything here is looking good. Now, for today, I think the plan is to start working on some metal refinement. Now, metal refinement is a bit of a tricky thing because you are having to deal with a lot of heat, especially once we start dealing um, with the metal refinery. Okay, so for the moment, what my plan is I plan to just make a very, very kind of ghetto setup where I will have a bunch of coal generators here, which are going to connect up to this metal refinery. Um, and I'm going to pipe in some water from below here. Unfortunately, the oil will heat up a fair bit. At this point in time, I kind of just don't care. I just want this to start to produce some oil. To produce some metals so that I can get steel. My goal at this point in time is just to get a very small amount of steel. Um, Looking for about 1.2 tons of the stuff. Once I've got that, then I can start building a kind of a more robust industrial brick. I'll be able to do some very nice cooling to make sure that the oil refinery doesn't kind of overheat. Um, Once that's all done, everything kind of looks a lot better once I've got a bunch of steel built. Also, I'm going to want to build some. I'm going to want to build a. Probably after I'm done this, I'm going to build a metal oil refinery. I'm going to seal it off so that I can kind of save um, all of the natural gas, and it doesn't end up in this mini oil biome here. So I'll seal it up with a water lock. Once that's done, then I will have a bit of petroleum. The goal was to get probably 2 tons of petroleum so I can make some plastic, because the stuff that I'm needing for the aqua tuners, the and the what is it, the steam turbine requires plastic. So once I've got that, everything should start to look a lot better. Now, the smart battery is being made out of aluminum. You know what? I think instead of that, I think what I'm wanting to do, because this is a warmish spot, I'm going to change, and I'm going to actually make these out of gold amalgam. Gold amalgam is a little bit better for heat production. If you'll notice, if you choose gold amalgam, you'll have an overheat temperature of plus 50, which is a fair bit. And it should keep everything in here from overheating, because this is actually a fairly high temperature. Ooh, I do not have any gold. I'm going to make some gold. Don't need a lot of it, but I do need a bit of it. So I'll put one there, one there. Start refining or crush up. Maybe let's go with 20 gold from gold amalgam. Once I've got that, I'll put a battery, hook this up to the smart battery, and I'm going to put there. That'll take a little bit, but once that's all done, everything should be looking just golden here. So yeah, Oh yeah, we need also a liquid vent. Let this run for a little bit. Once it's run for a little bit, and we've kind of got this built, you can kind of see what things are going to look like. All right, here we go. So a little issue that I discovered is that I am actually overtaxing um, my electrical. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and move all of my um, oxyferns down here in their place. I think I'm going to put up a another coal generator to handle the right side of my base, which includes over here and probably, yeah, probably there, maybe a little bit over on this end. This one will handle everything on that, probably, maybe I'll do an up and down. So everything below is going to be from this generator, everything over here is going to be from, will be going up. So I discovered I forgot to, I had a vent here that was attached to this gas pump here, and when my duplicate came in here to empty the oil well of natural gas and such, it poured natural gas all the way into this mini oil biome. So I've hooked up an oil reservoir, sorry, a gas reservoir here. The plan is to pump everything from here and from this biome into there. I do need to make sure that I am putting a gas filter into this. In order to do this, I will go ahead and go like this, and we will have it going. Sorry, that's liquid. We'll go to gas filter, put it like this, like that. We will have this one here going into here. We'll set up this there. The plan will be to filter out the natural gas, put it into there. Shouldn't need to run this for all that long before it all will work itself out. Uh, all these little things that I have a tendency to not notice or forget. This little mini power plant is coming along nicely there. I will plant my oxyferns in here to ensure that they will convert some of this carbon dioxide um, into oxygen. That will be a nice little oxygen producer. Though the temperature is quite high, I don't know that they're actually going to thrive there, but we'll see. If I put a bunch of insulated tiles here, that might help a little bit. I'll put an insulated tile like that just to keep the heat from this water sieve away from them. We'll see how well that does in kind of reducing the heat that they are going to be facing, because you'll notice it's pretty warm there, but over here it's a little bit cooler. So we'll see how this all goes. So I'm just getting the last little bits of that natural gas out of this biome. Once that's done, I'm going to disconnect all these wires here. Looks like it's done. Time to disconnect the wires going up to the top. So I'll just disconnect them like that. This will start pumping oil into my metal refinery. Now the metal refinery needs liquid to cool itself down, and it creates an immense amount of heat. Now, in order to make steel, I need to have 8 or 9 iron ore. Set that to a 7 so that this gets done fairly quickly. Oh, this needs to get done as well. Put that to a 7. The other thing that I will need is I need to have some refined carbon and I also need some lime. So I can go like this, set this to a forever, set this to forever, set that to forever. So any poke shells, any egg shells, any fossil will all get converted into lime. Once that's all done, then I will have, I'll be able to start making steel. Okay, so I have a bit of stuff I need for iron. I'm going to set it to 12, get iron to still have 3 more iron to go. I've started to deconstruct all of the, or sorry, to dig up the rest of this slime biome over here. I think the plan is to tile this up, make a nice flat area here, set up a pump over here, and then start pumping this into this thing over here so that I can get more oxygen out of that. Water's still looking good here. I have 3 critters in here. Is that overcrowded? Is that overcrowded? No, but he does not have enough food. Alright, so he ate from the feeder. He is happy and tame. Looks like 3 critters is about my maximum. So, yeah, this one here is elderly. It has 8.9 cycles until death. Unfortunately, it's also at 25 out of 25, so it's not going to survive anyways much longer. Alright, so, I should probably put, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take and put the edible. We'll put all of my Pacu fillets, any meat, I don't think there's going to be much. We'll put it into there, and I'm going to set up some shipping for all of my, I'm going to set up some shipping for all of my Pacu meat, which is going to go like this, I think. So, conveyor rail all the way down here. We will take you and dump you right there. Yeah. I will put this here, deconstruct that one there, and we'll put a unloader there. This will be for meat going in, Pacu fillets, to keep that nice and um, nice and fresh, because this is a sterile environment. So let's go ahead, put this conveyor rail all the way to there, put a chute there, and that will be my, that will be where I will keep all of my meat. But I will need to put some power going up to there. Perfect. Alright, so as I wait for this iron and steel to complete, you'll notice that my crude oil is sitting here at about a 71. That can go quite warm. The problem area for oil, once I get to 399 degrees Celsius, it will start to vaporize. I should be good for a while. Um, don't need to worry about that. I don't think this will ever get anywhere up there. Probably end up somewhere in the neighborhood of about 100 C or so is what I'm figuring. This is continually refreshing, so it should kind of drop as time goes on. But for the moment, it is, yeah, it is nice and toasty at 71. Watch that temperature go up as I start building steel. So I'm starting to run a little short on coal. However, I have some over here, so I'm going to start tapping into this over here. A bunch of coal there, and all over the place over here. So I'm going to get that tapped in. It's going to take a little bit, down to 215 kilograms. So I'm getting quite short there. I have started to refine some carbon. So I'll have refined carbon coming up soon for my for my uh, for my steel. I have a bunch of lime, about 25 kilograms, which is good. Oh, and I have a food shortage. How do I have a food shortage? Ew, this is not good. But I've got more coming in. It should be fine. Let's see here. How much are you starving? Ah, he's good. He's good. Jordy's fine. Alright, let's get this all built out a bit. Got some coal. Looking not too bad. Would prefer if I had a little bit more food. I had to put a little bit more emphasis on farming for, I think I put Deanna up for farming. She's going to be dedicated to farming, so hopefully my mealwood will continue to grow fine. It was nobody was harvesting it, nobody was fertilizing it. It was starting to have some issues. So now that I have somebody on a high priority of farming, hopefully this will not continue to be an issue. Who's confined? Where are you confined? All sorts of problems. Getting into the wrong places. How did you even get up there? Alright, there we go. Yep, and the food is starting to come up yet again. Alright. Now, is my food going into here? Not yet. Why is this not getting built? Put that to an... I want this to be built pretty quick here. So, come on. Get that built. Pacu fillet is over there. Ah, okay. Alright, so I have got now 10.9 tons of coal, which is great. I also have 14 tons of, 15 calories, 1,000 calories of food, which is not great. I have a bunch of food that's going to be coming in. I feel like I should be fine, but I am going to add a few more planter boxes here just to make sure that I don't run out of food, because that would not be happy. I don't want to lose any duplicates this run if I can at all avoid it. So yeah, we'll let this get itself done. Once that's done, I'll add some more mealwood seeds, which I have plenty of right now, just so that I don't run out of food. Eventually here, like I say, I will be looking at getting into um, some more advanced foods such as fried fish and perhaps meat eventually. At this point in time, I'm needing to actually, yes. The other thing I've done is I have decided to start a second hatch ranch, just because I think that I am running out of space in my first one. So put some of them in there, and then once that is done, then then this will start to grow an awful lot more. And copy settings there. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we have 3 critters. Not sure why they're moving the critters at 3, but if that's what they're wanting to do, oh, maybe I don't have any. I don't have stone hatches as being available to be in there, so we'll have that like that. Okay. Yeah, things are starting to go upwards here. I would prefer it if my food wasn't quite so dire. I think I'm okay. This should be fine. Famous last words, I suppose. Yeah. What is up with Worf? He is having a heck of a lot of troubles with stress. Why are you so stressed? You're sopping wet, that's why. Okay. So, what can I do to help improve that situation? Okay. Maybe I need to set up a... I don't like to do this, but I guess I might have to. Let's put a massage table. Let's put a couple of them. Maybe 2 of them, that should be enough. A wire going over there to attach them, and we'll have him de-stress a little bit. It will reduce his production, however, at this point in time, I'd rather have that happen than him start getting overly stressed. Alright, well, so, steel has begun production. This is coming in at 73, and it is coming out at a blistering... What is it? A blistering 205 degrees Celsius. So, as you can see, the temperature of this crude oil down here is steadily rising. That is just going to be what will happen. So, guess it's a question of just getting used to it. Man, what is going on here? Ooh, There is no water here. Why not water? Ah, alright. We'll set this. Hopefully this will get um, emptied, and we will be able to produce a bit more oil. That is a challenge here. Yeah. Our food is not looking good, but we do have a bit more ready to harvest, and I think we are going to manage. Just barely, though. Ugh. So, my steel refinement is complete. I have, and you have to go into manufacturing material, I have 1200 kilograms of steel, which is about what I was wanting. I'm going to deconstruct this metal refinery because I don't need it anymore. It has served its purpose. The oil here actually hasn't even gotten above 100. I'm quite impressed. It's only at about 89, which is plenty reasonable. I'm going to set up a liquid reservoir right there. Going to set up a liquid lock here for a oil refinery, which I'm going to set up right here. There. I'll have to do a little bit of rearranging with the piping there. Not a big deal. We'll set that guy up there, that guy up there, and we'll have that there. That will be our liquid lock. Oh, before I do that, I do want to probably vacuum this area out so that I can make sure that um, all of the carbon dioxide is outside of there. I want to kind of save up all of this natural gas because that is a nice thing to be able to use. Now, once this goes, I'm going to deconstruct these two guys here. These two liquid pipes. They will be used for. They will hopefully be. I don't. This probably won't be quite enough, but they will definitely help with getting the liquid lock here set up. I will probably deconstruct that, and once that is done, I will set up a liquid vent here, right there. Yeah, right here, maybe slightly better. Cancel that one. Cancel that. Come on, there we go. And put a liquid pipe going all the way up to here. That will fill this up. Once this gets filled up enough, I'll deconstruct it, put one tile there, make a liquid lock, empty all of this out, and we will have our oil refinement location all set up and good to go. So liquid lock is built. Oil refinery is in the process of getting built. Once this gets built, I will have some duplicates running it to start making some petroleum. Once they've made some petroleum, I will get a polymer press in here, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then, actually, no, I want the polymer press somewhere outside because that will fill this place up with water, which I don't really want to do. So, we'll set up a polymer press, maybe right here. Yeah, that'll do. And once that polymer press is set up, I will have a little bit of plastic that I can use for when I'm ready to start making my... ooh, do not want that. That is not a good idea. Hold on. Cancel. Cancel. Yeah. If I do it that way, I will end up with water in my polymer press, which is not going to be good. So let's find another location for it. Preferably somewhere nearby. Well, yeah, that'll do. We'll figure something out. we are starting to get some petroleum from my from my oil refinery. This is not maybe the best way to get petroleum. However, um, this will work for now. I'm gonna aim for about 2 tons. Then I'm gonna deconstruct it. I'm gonna have a better place for this once I have my industrial brick. Now, I have no idea where I'm going to put that. I almost wonder, if this might not be a bad place to think about putting a small one in. Then I can start refining some of these higher level metals, get some cooling in here. Um, Once I've got that going, I can start thinking about having kind of a more robust industrial base. But if I get one refinery, one polymer press, a bunch of other things, I think this will be a good location for that. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably a very good location, at least to start. Then I will start thinking about doing some massive expansion once I am done that. So I currently have 1,300 kilograms of petroleum. I'm going to aim for about 2 tons. Once I have about 2 tons, then I will deconstruct this, vacuum it all out, put this gas reservoir, get it all set up with, yeah, get this probably into a natural gas generator in here somewheres to power my industrial base. Um, yeah. So that will probably be my next video. So now that I have the raw materials that I need in order to get myself set up for my industrial base, I will probably move my atmosphere checkpoint into here. So block this off up here, turn this into a nice little industrial base in here. Yeah, I think I like it. So we'll do that. Dig all this out. Put in some insulated tiles along here. And while we're at it, let's put some insulated tiles there. Set that up there like this. Move this down to there like that. Make a nice little square out of it. Plugging this up so that the water doesn't get down into there. Probably plug it up here somewheres so that I'm avoiding this here. Maybe we'll cap it over here like this, something like that. Yeah. Also, I should probably see what is inside here, because I might want to get rid of it all. We have 1840 kilograms. Yeah. I do want to, before I finish up, I do want to do a little bit of an explore here, see what I get in this unknown region. This is, there's always something interesting that you find in these areas, and you, Keiko, are going to find yourself in trouble. Why are you over there? Get over there. Okay, good. She did not get herself stuck. Okay, so you go in here, you submit a bioscan. One of your duplicates will come over there, open this up, and you'll be actually able to see what is inside. There can be a number of different things inside of these areas. Anything from just some random things. So let's get this open. Come on. Submit bioscan. Set it to a 9. Somebody gonna go? Come on. Somebody go over there. Alright, here we are. So, in here we have, a neural vacillator. There's a neural vacillator. So, these guys here are kind of cool. You put a duplicate in there, and they get some sort of a superpower. There's about 4 or 5 different ones. Well, let's go with... Where's Picard? We'll put Picard in there. Picard will go in there. He'll briefly... have something happen. He's getting all buzzed. You gotta make sure you don't go away because they will starve on there. That has happened to me before. complete the neural process, and he gets plus 20 health per cycle. Uh, Maybe not the best one, not the worst, but definitely not the best. Now, I have a mod that will allow me to deconstruct this, which I think I might do. I haven't quite decided yet. And let's get rid of all of this here. Clear all this out, because this is going to be my industrial base, my industrial brick. Once that is set up, once I've got this isolated from my main base, I will, I think, set up a liquid lock in here, right here. Set up so Atmo suits going into here, and I will demolish all this, build everything up, and I will have a nice little area with power generation, metal refinement, and other things that will help me kind of move into a much more kind of a deeper end of the game, or harder end of the game. So, yeah, that is, I think, the end for this video. Next video is starting to work on getting this industrial area all sorted out and good to